Okay, so we have an idea of what we're going to do every week. Once again, read the text, look at the videos, do the study questions, prepare a free write response, and then post it on the discussion board. And then when there are a few up from other students, begin to look them over and write a response to one of them. And that's really your weekly thing. The next thing we should talk about is the midterm. After week 4, after we finish reading Descartes' Meditations, during week 5, I will put up an online midterm, which you will be able to do. It'll be timed. If you have any questions about the technology, we'll work it out. But it seemed to work okay. Even if there are problems, they can always be solved with the online technology. So there'll be an online midterm you'll be able to take during week 5. It'll be timed, but you'll be able to take it any time during that week. And again, I will let you know all the details you need to have about that. But that'll be a brief midterm. That is questions that will be very straightforward and will require a brief, say, 1-paragraph responses. And we'll just test your basic reading knowledge. There will be a final essay due, an at-home essay of at least 4 pages, and you'll see it described here. It's due the date of the final exam. And here you will have to pick a topic, and you can certainly pick my brain if you want, and we can have some interaction on that. And there is some suggested topics on the website under the final essay menu section. But we'll be talking more about that, and it's not something you should really worry about right now. But there will be an essay due at the end of the semester, and it has to focus on some topic that we have read about, and it has to use the sources that we've actually read. Finally, there will be an in-person final exam on March 13th on the main campus of St. Joe's. We'll work out the details in terms of the room. I think it's quite important that we meet this one time to have this in-class exam. General essay questions that will assume that you are familiar with the fundamentals of each text, that will require essay responses. Not the kind of detailed or photographic knowledge of the text, but that you are familiar with the text and you're able to discuss the basic themes. It will be an in-class exam. No text, no notes, just you, your mind, and a piece of paper or a blue book. That will require you to just show what you know, show what you've gotten out of the course. Grades, final exam, 30 grade. Midterm plus the final essay will be another third. And your general effort put into weekly assignments, the study questions and the discussion board posts, will be the final third of your grade. So you should be doing them regularly, of course, doing them on time. That's about it. I mean, certainly call me whenever you want. Email me, ask me any questions you want about the course, and I will try as we go along to post announcements every week, checking in with you, making sure that we're all on the same page and that things are progressing nicely. The one thing I do want to mention is the issue of plagiarism. It was quite a shock to me, frankly, teaching this course for the first time, how much plagiarism there actually was in my students' work last semester. I don't want to speculate as to why. Maybe there were misunderstandings, maybe there weren't, I don't know, but I don't want it to happen again. Everything that you write in your free writes, in your discussion board posts, in your study question answers, in your exam answers, and in your final essay has to be your work. Certainly you'll be quoting from texts in your final essays and perhaps in your free writes. That's fine. Quote from the text that we've read and you'll be fine. Absolutely. You just put quotation marks around them. There's nothing at all. Everything, and there's no problem with that at all. Everything else has to be in your own words. I was quite shocked, frankly, when I was grading the midterm exams to see that some students had plagiarized their midterm, their online midterm. It was the first time I'd ever had a plagiarized exam like that. I think the problem is that there is just too much of a temptation when something is being basically done over the internet to just cut and paste from different sources, and believe me, I found those sources quite quickly. So let's just clear that up right now. Everything that you write, everything except your quotes from the text that we've read, have to be in your own words. Let's just make that absolutely clear so that there's no ambiguity, and there's just really no reason not to do it. I had the only students, frankly, who failed the course last time are the students who plagiarized, and that if you put an effort into the course, if you are showing that you are trying, if you are making some progress in your understanding of the text, you'll be fine. The worst thing you can do is take the lazy way out and start cutting and pasting sources from the internet or from any other sources. I mean, frankly, it just can't be done anymore because they're so easy to find. So don't do that. Let's just make this last time I'll mention it. Plagiarism is a very, very disturbing thing for a teacher, and it takes up a lot of time, and it ties you up in knots inside because you tell nice people that they've failed the course because they cheated. So let's just not do that. Okay, everything that we write for this course will be in our own words, and that's how you learn. Otherwise, it becomes a joke. Okay. So again, if you have any questions about anything that I've said, email me. Let's get started on reading the Fido. Go through the introductory material and that part of the course. Start reading the Fido. Work on the study questions. And when you do the free write, feel it is a free write. It's not being graded. All I'm asking for you to do is to write whatever your response to the text is and get some ideas going. And if you do that every week, when you come time to write your final essay, you'll have some material to look back on and hopefully to draw from. So let's get going. Interested to see what your responses are, especially your free write this week on Plato's Fido. It's a great dialogue, as you'll see. It's something I really enjoy, and let's get started. Okay.